Welcome guys, thank you so much for joining in. So what is happening right now with price action of Bitcoin? Because if you have watched my video from yesterday, I was amongst the very few YouTubers who were calling this price retracement to happen here in the immediate short term for Bitcoin, because we looked at the price action of 2020-2021, this fractal here, and we compared that with the current Bitcoin price action, and you can see the similarities was very high. I mean, the price here, not just only because of the fractal, but also because of this Fibonacci line, the retracement and the extension line was pointing out that price in the past Bitcoin price action, after reaching between this 100 Fibonacci extension line and this 1.272, guys, you can see after that we saw some sort of a rejection in price action and also downward price movement before again continue this rally here to the upward direction. And that's why I said you, hey, since the price of Bitcoin was also approaching this 100% to 1.272 Fibonacci extension line, just like here from the past Bitcoin price action, we said there might be some more shakeout on our way before price chooses this actual trend direction. And right now, as you can see from yesterday's scenario, you can see the price is showing this reversal type of scenario. This reversal doesn't mean we are going to be completely bearish, guys. Please keep this in mind. This is just a temporary pullback, and I still believe the actual bull market is not over yet. And not just because of this fractal or even the Fibonacci extension and retracement line, I also included this CPI indicator, because according to the CPI indicator, which is a leading indicator, let me delete this scenarios for you so that you can understand what I'm actually trying to show you here. For this month, you can see of February 2021, you can see the price of Bitcoin reached the monthly R1 target line, R2 target line, R3 target line, but you can see we were not able to find support above it. Then we saw this pullback, and this pullback broke the support from this monthly R2 line and headed towards this R1 line before started this new move. So in our case, if you look at this one, you can see pretty similar scenario also unfolded here beside this fractal and this Fibonacci extension lines. You can see we came at this monthly R1 line, we broke out of it. We broke the R2 line as well. And when we came around this R3 line, just like here, you can see we broke out of it. We were not able to find support at this R3 line, and all of a sudden you can see we started this downward movement. And this exact scenario was also happening yesterday. I mean, price was not finding a proper support over this R3 line. That's why we were saying, hey, be careful, there might be a pullback type of scenario here in the immediate short term, and this exact scenario is happening right now with price action of Bitcoin. So where should we expect this retracement to end? I mean, the reversal scenario before price again starts heading here to the upward direction. In the past Bitcoin price action, the reversal here has ended after reaching the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement line. Let me show you one more time here. You can see if you take the Fibonacci retracement from this swing low till this swing high, this retracement ended exactly at this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement line. Not just only here, guys, not just only here, also this one from this low till this high, you can see this reversal also ended exactly at this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement line. So that's why we said in our case we had this similar scenario, right? You can see this retracement also ended exactly after reaching the 0.5 Fibonacci line and then started this rally. So if this similar scenario is going to play out, then we are also expecting a retracement around this 0.5 Fibonacci area, and this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement area is lying around 53,000 price area. Let me say you one thing very clear, guys. This reversal, if you do see price approaching this 54,000 range, right, this doesn't mean the trend is bearish. Please keep this in mind. Our lower lows or the previous low is still around 40,000 price area. We could be still making higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern and head here in this manner. So please keep this in mind, right? I'm just showing you why we should still be careful even if the trend is very bullish for Bitcoin. And now I'm also going to show you in a daily time frame using this MACD, RSI and T3 CCI indicator, and let's find out what they actually shows us right now. And also, guys, let me make you aware, we have around $4,700 bonus available for our community members from BYBIT and Phemex. If you like to trade Bitcoin, then feel free to use this BYBIT raffling, which is giving around $3,500 bonus to our community member. And if you like to trade altcoin, then you can use this Phemex raffling, which is giving around $1,200 bonus. So this is a great opportunity. Try grabbing it. So now let's switch into other chart. So guys, now if you look at this price action again here in a daily time frame, I want to show you a very interesting scenario that could be playing out here in the immediate short term for Bitcoin. Because if you look at this price action, we can see we are seeing some sort of a weakness, because not just only the price action but also the indicators. For example, this MACD has just flashed this bearish crossover. We have to be careful. RSI line is still above 50 level, but it's also showing a clear sign of weakness after reaching around this overbought area. And if you look at the T3CCI is still in a positive territory, but what we don't want is this to enter the negative territory, just like here. Because if we get this confirmation from this T3CCI in a negative territory, RSI line also below 50 level, that will indicate the weakness, and we could potentially see downward price movement before again choosing this rally here to the upward direction. Because we are aware right now there are also strong line of support lying around for Bitcoin. If you use this moving averages, according to this 20 exponential moving average and this 50 exponential moving average, you can see in an uptrend these lines are always, guys, always going to be a strong line of support. If the support from 20 exponential moving average gets broken, the 50 has always been a strong line of support. But if we break below these both moving averages, only then we have seen an actual trend reversal by Bitcoin. But in an uptrend like this, you can see the 20 exponential along with this 50 always acts as a strong line of support. So that's why right now, as you can see, the 20 exponential moving average for the immediate short term is lying around 58,000 price area, and this red line, which is the 50 exponential moving average, is right now around this $52,662. So that's why if we see right price finding support around this 20 exponential moving average around 58,000, right, that should be absolutely fine. But if we break the support from this 20 exponential, then maybe we could be getting gravitated towards this 50 exponential moving average before again choosing this trend here to the upward direction. The reason why I am actually expecting the trend after any sort of a retracement could still continue this rally here to the upside, because I still believe the bull cycle has not ended yet, guys. And not just only this, right now for the immediate short term, I also want to show you a different scenario in a different time frame. So you know, guys, if you have watched my video from yesterday, I showed you why this rising trend line support was extremely important for Bitcoin. Because this rising trend line, you can see the upper line was extremely strong line of resistance. We broke out of it, and when we had this price pullback, you can see the same resistance line started acting as a support. So that's why yesterday I said to you guys very clearly, if we break the support from this rising trend line, from this ascending broadening wedge to the upper line area, then we could be seeing potential downward price movement playing out for Bitcoin. Because we were aware this upper line here was a strong line of support, not just only the upper line, but also if you look at this price action in a smaller time frame using this ascending channel. And also, guys, I would really appreciate if you could take just 2 seconds of your time and destroy that like button. And for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. You can see it, guys, I showed you along with this ascending channel and this ascending broadening wedge why this support around this 62 to 63,000 was so important to hold. Because failing to find support at this 62 63,000, the price could be seeing potential downward movement. And this is exactly what we are also witnessing right now with price action of Bitcoin. When we broke out of this support around this 62 63,000 range, also in an ascending channel, we broke out of this important line of support, the lower line area of this ascending channel, you can see here, right? And after that, we started this price movement here to the downside. So what kind of scenario is unfolding now here in the immediate short term, I mean in the smaller time frame, and what must happen for the price of Bitcoin to continue this rally here to the upward direction? So for the immediate short term, let me show you this one scenario. Because if you look at this in a 4-hour time frame, the upper line was a strong line of resistance and lower line was a strong line of support for Bitcoin, right? So let me show you here, support, right? Support. So now if we want to see any sort of a movement here to the upside, we have to flip this resistance into support, because if we do flip this resistance into support, I'm actually expecting this trend here to continue in upward direction, because not just only the upper line of this descending broadening wedge is going to get broken, but if we look at this in an hourly time frame, you can see, let me delete this one, we can simply add this one scenario here, which is known as descending channel, because according to this descending channel, you can clearly see, guys, we are making lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern type of scenario. So now if we do see any sort of a pullback, you can see around this 58,000 along with this lower line area of this descending channel, and also the support from this moving average, the 20 exponential moving average around 58,000 is going to be extremely strong support for Bitcoin. So if we do want to see any sort of impulsive movement, we have to flip this resistance into support. If we do that, then this trend could be continuing again here to the upward direction along with this broadening wedge, the descending broadening wedge what I just showed you here, right? So these are some of the scenarios I see right now looking at the price action of Bitcoin. If you enjoyed my work, then come on, hit that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. By saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.